What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Big Boy TV, and tonight I'll go on my WWE Raw review and highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please full watch the video before you connect with me the right way. Turn on that red notification to get notified when I premiere a brand new video or go live 3 days a week on YouTube, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Follow my social media, my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord, and threads down below in the description. Now let's get started. Now Monday Night Raw was a awful show, and I give it a 3 out of 10. It says the show opens with the memorable graphic of the great actic Adrian Street. Logan Paul makes his entrance and gets on the mic. He says he's not here for us. He's here for Ricochet. And last week he attempted to the crowd boos and he drops out to let them pick up the intensity. He says he's tired. He tried to introduce Ricochet to his audience, and he just wanted to showcase his athleticism and build some hype around their match at SummerSlam. But then he was sneak attacked, victimized, and abused. And when he was down, Ricochet decided to make a spectacle out of the whole thing. Out of the whole thing. So you can forget about a fight because he's gonna be Ricochet in the most viral match in WWE history. And there's nothing he won't. Enter Ricochet. Let me take a sip of my water. Okay, enter Ricochet. He asks what's going on and says he's in Logan Paul's head because we seen this again and again, and he tries to spin the story to make himself look like the good guy, but he's not the good guy in this situation. You can fool the people that follow you online, but you not fooling Houston. But Logan Paul did say one correct thing, which is that their match at SummerSlam will be box office. But before that happens, Ricochet needs to say something. He might not like anything about Logan Paul and thinks he's a horrible human being. But if there's one thing he can respect is that Logan Paul is an athletic and a showman. Logan Paul says Ricochet is one of the greatest to do it. Excuse me. Until he show up, and I'm sorry. And the thing is they think alike. And this started at the Royal Rumble when they went viral. Logan Paul says they're gonna have a excuse me. Logan Paul says they're going to have a of a match and offers a fist bump. Ricochet is skeptical but reprocates it goes to leave. Logan Paul calls him back and says one more thing. After the match, the ring announcer Samantha Irvin will announce the winner, and that's his fiance, right? Logan Paul hopes there's no hard feelings. When he got Ricochet's girl saying he's the winner, Ricochet takes him down into modern punches. let me take a sip of my water. Headlock takeover from Logan, but back on their feet. Ricochet with kicks, Matrix evasion on a Larry dropkick, pass to the apron shoulder block. The one and only fired up off the top. Logan Paul cuts him out of midair with the hard right hand. Okay, we get a recap of Gunther accepting Drew McIntyre's challenge for SummerSlam, and the Scotsman beating Louis Caster. Imperium are interviewed backstage. Gunther says he doesn't live doesn't live in the past, and his only concern here and now is disappointment with Louis Casser and Giovanni Vinci. Okay, he expected more from them, and tonight he'll take care of Drew McIntyre himself. But Drew is busy with stuff, so Louis Casser has to take care of Matt Riddle tonight. And then on Saturday, Gunther will personally and Drew McIntyre's once and for all. Excuse me. Matt Riddle makes his entrance and we go to break. Okay, so we get Louis Casser versus Matt Riddle. This was a good match. Yeah, this was a good match right here. Riddle with a race slide takedown. Um, Karen, Carolyn lives in control. Bridging Fisherman suplex. Nope. Castor rallies Matt down in the corner. Hesitation drop kick sends him crashing to the floor. Uppercut on the floor, throwing him back inside. Drawing Riddle up, shoving him off. Charging in, but Matt Riddle dumps him to the floor with a Frankensteiner. Penalty kick off the apron, corkscrew, moonsault, and we go to break. Back from commercial, Castle puts Riddle in the corner and clocks him with a insecurity. Matt Riddle with a strike rush Pele kick connects. Kip up corner elbows exploder. Suplex high jump senton on the penalty kick. Raceline bridge and German suplex only two. Another senton, a third, but Louis Castle gets the knees up. Overhead elbow and a wicked lariat, and Castle is running hot. Okay, I had to take a sip of my water. Fireman's carry shove off roundhouse kick. Ripcord reverse. California roll. Penalty kick. Riddle kicks out. Running high powerbomb into a final flash. So close. Victory roll pin from Castle to get two big slaps. Gets a knee. Gets an uppercut. Gets another vicious knee. And Louis Castle is down. Matt Riddle off the top with a moonsault. Nobody home. Insecurity connects. Gunther directed traffic. Caster nails him. The winner of the match, Louis Caster. This was a good match. We get a recap of Viking Raiders / Alpha Academy stuff and go to break. Okay. back from back from commercial. Logan Paul is strutting backstage when he runs into Byron Saxon. He says he just gave Ricochet a small taste of what's going to get on Saturday, and says he looks like a full grown fetish. That was a horrible promo by Logan Paul. That promo was horrible. Okay, we get some hype of excuse me. We get some hype for Cody Rhodes to debut a video package for his feud with Brock Lesnar follows. Maxine Dupree makes her entrance, flanked by Alpha Academy. And we go to break. So we get Maxine Dupree versus Valhalla. This was a squash match. Valhalla and with knees, Dupree backs off to regroup, lands a pair of arm drags. The Viking puts her into the ropes and slings her out to the apron. Running knee cover for two. Fisherman suplex from Maxine. Stinger splash. Valhalla's down and out. And Otis tells her it's time to do it. Maxine Dupree does the worm, which was god awful by her, which was god awful. Goes up top, pointed like Sabu, diving across the body. No count because Eric got on the apron. Gable moonsaults into the crush. Maxine Dupree gets Valhalla up and straight jacket electric chair. The winner of the match, Maxine Dupree. This was a squash match, but this was Maxine Dupree's first win. But the match itself was squash. Judgment Day makes their entrance, and we go to break. Okay, let me take another sip of my water. Back from break, Shinsuke Nakamura is warming up backstage when Tommaso Ciampa approaches. Tommaso Ciampa says he's clearly still has a problem and he's going to solve it tonight. And he's going to pick up some momentum against him and win the Battle Royal on Saturday. Shinsuke Nakamura says, nah, he's going to win both matches. Problem solved. But what Battle Royal at SummerSlam? When did we get a Battle Royal at SummerSlam? But I don't know. But let me continue. Judgment Day are in the ring and on the mic. Damian Priest asks the crowd to rise, and Rhea Ripley says Monday Night Raw doesn't start until they says it does. Okay, let me continue. Anyone who doesn't fall in line will get put on the shelf, and who's really going to stop them? Damian Priest runs through a short list of the heroes on Raw. Kevin Owens, no. They took him out. Sami Zayn, they left him laying. Seth Rollins, impossible. After the epic beating they gave him last week, and we all know what Mommy did to Liv Morgan. So nobody can stop the Judgment Day. If Sammy and Seth decide to show up tonight, well, he and Dirty Dom will make sure they don't leave the arena. Okay, Finn Balor gets on the mic and says Seth comes out here every week and act all insane. And his idea of insanity is wearing stupid clothes and laughing like a clown. But that's not insanity. No, insanity is waking up every day, waking up every day for 7 years and seeing the scars in the mirror. And okay, at SummerSlam, Finn can't erase those scars, but he'll inflict scars that makes him feel just like a little bit better, knowing Seth Rollins has to see them in the mirror, in the minor. Dominic Mysterio tries to speak, but gets drawn and boos. Rhea Ripley says an idiot who tries to get in their way gets in their way. She'll take a page out of Raquel Rodriguez's book and run and hide. Otherwise, they have to learn to enjoy their time in rehab, just like Liv and Kevin Owens. Enter Raquel Rodriguez. She hits the ring and brawls with Rhea Ripley, throwing her into the corner. They brawl in the ring and out of it, and Raquel is distracted by Dominic Mysterio, and Rhea Ripley blasts her with a chop block. Excuse me. Referees and road agents can do and Petey Williams swarm and tend to Raquel Rodriguez. We get a video package running through the history between Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. That promo was fire. I love that promo. But Shinsuke Nakamura makes his entrance, and we go to break. Okay. Let me take another sip of my water before I continue. Back from commercial, Alpha Academy are backstage celebrating Maxine Dupree's big victory when Imperium rolls up. Gunther asks what happened that Alpha Academy will make a mockery of the sport so quickly after Louis Castor got it done against Matt Riddle. He says Chad Gable isn't worth his time, and Castor says he wouldn't even make it 5 minutes. Gunther says his soul could really do the dragger someone around the ring a little bit and put that clock on the wall. Chad says he lasts 5 hours, and if he has to, and challenge Gunther to leave Imperium backstage. Excuse me, and he'll do the same with his crew in the ring. General accepts the challenge. So we get Shinsuke Nakamura versus Tommaso Ciampa. And this match right here, this was a quick match. Collar elbow, side headlock, shot off, stomps Nakamura with knees and good vibrations. Okay. While Bronson Reed watches backstage, Shinsuke Nakamura kicking him out to the apron. Ciampa powers up with a chop, but gets cut right back down with chest kicks. Excuse me. Tom Tommaso gets himself back into it, and we go to break. Okay. Back from commercial, Nakamura with an insecurity. Charging and block a kick. Back break. Sliding German suplex connects. Back inside. Nope. Back and forth. Willow's bell connects. Still no. Fighting in the turnbuckles. Diving. Kinshasa nobody home. Kick in the corner. Setting Tommaso Ciampa up top for the corner knee. Charleston Ciampa rocks him with a knee underhook block folding press. It's over. The winner of the match by pinfall with a folding press and a handful of tights. Shinsuke Nakamura. That was a quick match. We get a recap of Bloodline business from last week's episode of SmackDown and to go to break. Excuse me. Back from commercial, we get a recap our of our Judgment Day segment because Raw is 3 hours long. 3 hours long. Adam Pearce visits Raquel Rodriguez in the trainer's room and says she's not cleared tonight. But excuse me. But as soon as she'll have her match against Rhea Ripley, and she has his word on that. Okay, Brock Lesnar makes his way. I'm sorry, Brock Lesnar makes his entrance and gets on the mic. Let me take a sip of my water. Okay. He introduced himself and runs through his bona fide of us and says, if there's one thing he knows about championships, and that is a fight week, the hype is over on Saturday at SummerSlam and Detroit, and gets paid to kick against Cody Rhodes. That Saturday, Cody Rhodes gets paid to kick his you know what by Brock Lesnar. So cut the crap. If Cody wants to come out here and tell him otherwise, he respects that. Shake his hand, look him dead in the eyes, and tells him he sees him Saturday. Otherwise, he just sees him Saturday. Enter Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes gets in the ring and stares Brock Lesnar down before offering his hand. Brock Lesnar shakes it and gets in close with him, join and shoving Cody back. He leaves the ring. Cody rolls off the ropes. Suicide dive into mounting punches on the floor. Brock Lesnar rams Cody into the steel steps and picks him up and smashes him with them. Excuse me. Cody Rhodes gets back up and Brock Lesnar blasts him with the steps a second time. His music hits, but Cody won't stay down, so he goes back over and picks the steps up again and hits him a third time. Cody Rhodes managed to get back to his feet. Brock Lesnar comes back with a knee lift and throws him into the ring. Cody to his feet. Brock Lesnar gets him up. F5 and so we go to break. Back from commercial, we get a recap of what we just saw. Okay, so we get Chad Gable versus Gunther 5 minute challenge, and this match right here, this was this was um this was Vince McMahon's booking right here. This was terrible. Circling Gunther, Jawbell test of strength. Gable goes low, but the ring general, I'm sorry. Circling Gunther, Jawbell test of strength. Gable goes low, but the ring general blocks and grabs a half crab back to the test of strength, rigging Chad Gable's bridge, stumping away. Standing neck twist back and forth. Gable dodges the chop as long as he can, but Gunther knocks him down with a little bit of more than a minute left on the clock. Okay. Locking looking for the 10 Drew powerbomb. Chad Gable reverses into a ankle lock. The ring general breaks free with a kick. Gable with forearms. Gunther hammers him with a chop and gets the gold drug clutch and powerbomb lift. 10 seconds. Gable Frankensteins him to the floor. The win. Chad Gable wins the running. Chad Gable wins the running the clock out and lasted 4 minutes against Gunther. That was terrible. Gunther grabs the mic from the ring announcer and says, "It's not over." The man referee, Aja Pereira, puts more time on the clock, and she does. Gable with a drop kick posing, and we go to break. Let me take a sip of my water again. Okay, back from commercial. Gunther hammers Gable with a chop and gets a full draw armbar. The ring general to his feet and hits a German suplex for 2. Gable to his feet, elbows Gunther, drops him with a chop and goes for a half, but excuse me. Goes for a half, but Chad Gable reverses into a Everest German suplex. Excuse me. Gable looks to follow it up with Chaos Theory. Gunther blocks big chops, lays him out, up for the powerbomb. The winner of the match, Gunther. Okay. Excuse me. Post match, Gunther stands on the announcer desk and cuts a promo about how he's going to beat Drew McIntyre on Saturday and tells him to have a close look at what he did to Gable. Okay. We see Seth Rollins and Sami Zayn hanging out backstage ahead of our main event. Okay. Becky Lynch makes her entrance and we go to break. Okay. Back from commercial, we get some hype for Roman Reigns. Excuse me. Let me take a sip of my water. It says, back from commercial, we get some hype for Roman Reigns appearing on First Take. That's all I was trying to say. Another recap of Brock Lesnar attacking Cody Rhodes' early plays. Cody Rhodes is interviewed by Byron Saxton. Okay. He says Brock Lesnar could break his arm again, in his ribs, in his jaw. The brutality he brought to him at SummerSlam, he brings it to Brock, and he's going to shatter the aura of the beast. Becky Lynch is in the ring, and she gets on the mic. Okay. She's earned her match against Trish Stratus, and she wants to do it here and now. Enter Trish Stratus, flanked by Zoe Starks. Okay. She's excuse me. She says she thought she'll do it. She'll do the match here and now, but then she figured Becky doesn't get to tell her when to fight. By some fluke, and she beats Zoe Starks, but Trish will tell her when she fights. She's not going to cheat Becky Lynch out of her match, but she's dealing with the situation. So, so the rematch will happen. Enter Adam Pierce. Um, he says since Becky Lynch beat Zoe Starks, her match against Trish Stratus will happen right now. So we'll get Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus. This was a squash match. Becky Lynch flies in with a forearms, but immediately Zoe Starks jumps her. The winner of the match, Becky Lynch, by disqualification. Okay. Brawling ensures Becky Lynch takes Trish Stratus out to the floor, but Zoe Starks plays equalizer and distracts Becky Lynch long enough for Trish Stratus to recover and smash her with a chair. We go to break on a hype reel for Twisted Metal on Peacock. Okay, excuse me. Back from commercial, we get some hype for Cody Rhodes appearing on today's show this Thursday. A recap of Trish Stratus / Becky Lynch brawl follows. Backstage, Adam Pierce confronts Trish Stratus and Zoe Starks over failing to deliver the match and books it again for 2 weeks in Winnipeg. Okay. Another video package for Shayna Baszler / Ronda Rousey follows. That was a good promo by Shayna Baszler. She killed that promo. Her emotional tear in her eyes really says it all. But that was a promo of the night. That was the best segment / moment of the night. No question about it, and there's no debate about it. I enjoyed that promo by Shayna Baszler. But the question is, where was this Shayna Baszler before she got called up to the main roster to face Becky Lynch? And Showstopper TV brought that up. So shout out to Showstopper TV. Okay, let's move on. So we get Sami Zayn makes his entrance and we go to break. Back from commercial, commentaries hype of the SummerSlam card. Seth Rollins makes his entrance and the Judgment Day brawl with them before the bell. Seth Rollins with a big dive on Finn Balor, fighting him back into the entry, running back to the ring. Baby faces sit tall and we go to break. Judgment Day, Damian Priest and Dominic Mysterio versus Sami Zayn and Seth Rollins. This was a fun main event. This main event was fun for what it was. It was fun. Okay. Mysterio begging off at the bell rings. Seth Rollins chased him out and back in, and Dominic puts boots to him. Mounted punches into the corner. Punches in the turnbuckle. Seth with the electric chair, thumbs down, face buster into the turnbuckles. Snapmare into a penalty kick. Dominic Mysterio stumbles around in the ring and in the ring. Arm wingers tag to Sami Zayn. Okay. Dominic Mysterio gets him in the corner. Tag to Damian Priest. Excuse me. Dunking and dodging Sami Zayn's lighting Damian Priest up with chops in the corner. Diving elbow to the brain. Tag made Seth Rollins bringing it to Dominic Mysterio. Rhea Ripley helps her man, sidesteps and charge, and Damian Priest tags back in and cleans house. Finn Balor back at ringside, tripping Seth Rollins up and smashing him into the apron to send us to break. Okay. Back from commercial. Sami Zayn tags in and runs rough shots over Damian Priest. Cleared the apron, Damian Priest with a few kicks, but Sami Zayn knocks him to the floor. Taupe Kongoro takes Damien Priest out. Sami Zayn fires up Tornado DDT. Dom breaks it up with an axe handle. Tagging in, Sami Zayn destroys him and with a lariat, and both men are down, and their paths are cleared. Sami Zayn tags in, repeatedly suicide dives on Damien Priest. Springboard counter with a Guzo. Seth Rollins slips out a pair of super kicks, staggering him, but Rhea Ripley gets up on the apron with the briefcase for the distraction. Excuse me. Sami Zayn takes Dominic Mysterio out, and Rhea Ripley yells at him until Finn Balor can come over and hit a dropkick. Seth Rollins goes up top, but Damien Priest cuts him off. Razor's Edge. Damien Priest's eyes light on his Money in the Bank briefcase. The straps are down. Finn Balor grabs the case and jumps up on the apron and gives it to him. After a moment's hesitation before he can cash in, Seth Rollins hits a Van Dominator through the briefcase. One of Dom to Holuba kick neutralizes Finn Balor. Seth Rollins is ready. Okay, Seth Rollins is ready. So Seth Rollins finished Dominic off with the curb stomp. Okay, the winner of the match, Sami Zayn and Seth Rollins, win by pinfall with a blackout from Seth Rollins and Damien Priest. Sami Zayn and Seth Rollins stands tall, and Money in that Raw goes off the air. Okay, like I said earlier, Money in that Raw was a terrible show, and that's all I gotta say. And I give it a 3 out of 10. But if you guys enjoy my WWE Raw review and highlights, please give this video a big fat thumbs up. Comment down below what are your thoughts on Monday Night Raw, because it was a terrible show, and I give it a 3 out of 10. But the best part about my favorite moment of the night on Raw was Shayna Baszler cut a fire promo. I love that moment I love that segment with Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler killed it. She cut a fire promo. That was the best segment / moment of the night right there, and that's all I gotta say from here. But anyway, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please make sure you guys please connect with me the right way. Full watch the video, turn on notifications to get notified when I premiere a brand new video, or go live 3 days a week on YouTube, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Follow my social media, my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord, and Threads down below in the description. And I will see you guys tomorrow for my WWE NXT review and highlights. This your boy, Big Boy TV. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kings, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang.